OnSong 2026 comes with a lot of new features. Some of them are more obvious than others. Today I'm going to show you a new feature called Custom Metadata Tags. Now, as you may know, OnSong has metadata tags that you can use to provide information about a song. For instance, if we go into our Welcome to OnSong song, I can tap on the Attachments menu and edit the chords and lyrics. Up at the top, you can see the first line is the title of our song. The second is the artist. And then after that, we have these metadata tags. Now, OnSong has a lot of these: key, tempo, time, signature, duration of the song, all kinds of things. And if you're interested in finding out what's available, you can always tap on the eye icon up here. This is a menu that gives you all of the tags that are available, or at least most of them, and you can come in here and configure things. So for instance, if I wanted to use an alternate tuning for the instrument, which is a new OnSong 2026 feature, I can come over here, choose Drop D, and then tap Done, and OnSong will add the tuning as a metadata tag right underneath the time signature. Now that's useful if I'm using the tuner. But what if I have metadata tags that OnSong is not necessarily aware of? And that's okay, because OnSong's new custom metadata tag feature lets you just put them in and then browse by them. Let's take a look. So let's say I want to classify my songs by genre, or maybe by the year that they were written. I can come over here, type genre, type a colon, and then type the genre of the song. This, of course, is a spoken word song, just like William Shatner would like. Now, let's go into year, and we'll type 2010, when OnSong launched on the App Store. And tap Done. Now, something important to note is that OnSong 2026 will not show tags even if it doesn't recognize them. And that's a slight change than the original 2024 and earlier versions, where if you type something that it didn't understand, it would just output it. Now we're just hiding all that information, but one of the things that you can do is customize what metadata is displayed at the top of your song chart. So let's go into our Style Preferences menu and check that out. I'm going to tap on the sliders icon up here in the menu bar, and then go to Format. Now it's a little hidden, but if I tap on metadata here, the little A icon, you can see a button right underneath highlight color that says Configure Metadata Display. If I tap on that, I get another interface, and here I can take tags that OnSong may be aware of, like author or composer, and tags that I've just added, like genre and year, and I can drag those up to the top. And when I do that, OnSong will automatically start displaying those right underneath of the artist. And the nice thing is I can change that whole thing. If I wanted to put genre first, I can do that. If I wanted to remove artist, I could do that too. Now that might get a little confusing because I'm used to having artist up there, so we're going to stick that back there. So now we can completely customize the way that metadata displays on our screen. The other useful thing with custom metadata tags is that I can browse by them or even sort by them in the New Songs menu. So let's take a look at the New Songs menu. To access, we tap on Songs. The New Songs menu has two different columns, and this lets you choose what you want to browse by on the left and view your songs on the right. So instead of going back and forth between that and the browse side and the view side, we just put it all in one spot. Now down below, if I start adding tags, you'll see that they'll show up here in this tag section at the bottom of my browse menu. And so I could tap on genres, see spoken, and tap to view the Welcome to OnSong song, or any other songs that I classify as spoken word. Same thing with years. Let's go back to our All Songs. Now, something really interesting is that OnSong does recognize some common metadata tags, even though it's still using the same system to categorize all this. So you might have noticed that the icons are special for year and genre, and there's a few others in there that we support. If not, you'll get an icon that matches the data type that is discovered in your chart. So for instance, if it's a numeric data type, OnSong knows it's a number. If it's a string, it knows it's a string. And that's useful because we can also sort by metadata tags that are custom as well. So let's check that out in the songs list. To sort my song list, I can always tap on the little icon down here in the lower left corner. Looks like an A by default because we're sorting alphabetically. And here we have a new sort menu. It's better designed, I think, looks better, and it matches iOS and iPad OS's user interface. One thing that we've done differently here is we put all of the ways to sort by date under chronologically. But we also added this new tags list if you have tags, and so I can actually sort by those tags as well. So if I have tags by year, I could sort my whole list by the year or by the genre. So I'm going to tap on year, and you can see that Welcome to OnSong is up at the top. That's the only thing that has a year, and it has it under 2010. And of course, I can also sort by genre. And I can always go back to title. So that's the new custom metadata tags feature in OnSong 2026. It's not always the most visible feature that could have the most impact on how you do things, but we feel this is a great way to take those charts and organize them in even more ways so that you can find what you're looking for. Thanks.